about what you do, just like she said, also takes you a mile, keeps you standing, keeps you in the game. Yeah.
Also, ask the ladies.
And my favorite rapper right now is Racho.
Oh. Oh.
Who are you listening to?
Who am I listening to right now? Who am I listening to right now? Oh, I think I'll also flip the question as well because
I'm listening to everyone here. I love hip hop, so I listen to everyone here. I'm being honest. Yeah, and I appreciate it.
yeah. Answer. Abuziza. Muntu ki gw'owuliza n'ogamba yeah.
Oyo yansingira.
Oyo yansingira.
Except you, except yourself. Which other
Yes,
artist?
definitely. To be honest, I listen to Fik. Eh? Always a Ebiadala. Always a Fik Fameica Mun n'ogamba yeah, his nigga got swag. He has it all. Ostegera. Wakabi.
Bless you.
Wakabi.
Gnl, do you have any other artist you listen to that is not yourself that you feel like Munja Chikola Fik Fameica Racho even herself? Who do you think?
I listen to GNL, then I listen to Zamba. When I'm not listening to GNL and Zamba, I listen to Ernest Nsimbi, then I listen to Lupia Zita, Kanyonyoto. But in all seriousness, I don't listen to the beauty of what I like. I think what I like kind of imitates what we have on stage here. I'm a guy that loves playlists. So on my playlists, you have Racho popping up with her new song, Mbasibanga Mirambo Jambo Mokutia. And I'm like, that's a dope line. You get me? Fik Fameica definitely with Micah. It's a very sweet song. You get
Also
me?
Talafia as well.
Talafia was heavy. That was heavy. That was a heavy joint.
It's literally almost like our motto where I work from at
Talafia. Yeah, man. So I listen to playlists, new and old. I mix. One of my favorite songs is there's a song which Abrams did back in the day called Chendi Chendi. I am who I am, right? I'm going back to the theme again of this, which is I am hip hop, Papa Yenze hip hop. Chendi Chendi, like I am who I'm unapologetic. Vakasubi. I'm from Kasubi, Bukamialand, whatever. To me, that was so raw. Another artist I really like in the mix of both generations is the late Molekwa. Molekwa was such a genius with the pen. You get me? And being away from Uganda has also given me time to listen to people's songs, right? Monji. I think Monji's album that he did, Omonji Atibwa, right? Omonji Atibwa. I think that's a very beautiful album, right? Yeah, I think that sums it all up. Like I've been listening to everybody. With Keko, it is the joint that she did with Enigma. Was it corporate? Hustlers Night. You took all the men, no, but Galileo, then you took the song basically. Yeah. One thing I respect about this lady right here, right?
Yeah.
There's no Butulekemoko, the lady, yeah. With Keko, she's sharpening her pen. You also sharpen your pen. You get me? Like, otherwise, if you get caught sleeping, you're kubirayo. So it's her pen that we respect very much in hip hop. That she's a songwriter and an extraordinary songwriter. So,
and also, just to add up to what he was talking about. I would love so much to give Keko her flowers because she did pave the way for us, for people like me, to stand in the industry. Yes. Kubanga ngoli bwe yagambye nti this is a male-dominated industry. Gwe ng'omukyalo kubanga osobola ogiyimiriramu n'ogamba nti yenze. It takes a lot kubanga comparison yo teba ku bakyala balala eba kuki? To the guys. So if you can stand out and you stand your ground and you feel me. So yeah.
For me, just like GNL and a few people here.
And we get the audience, and if you're good enough, you get to go the mile. And that's really all you need.
Because this is something that has never, ever happened with the hip hop. itself. Yes, with it. Yes, definitely.
And you know, we have the women looking fly. Even when you just look at this beautiful picture on the stage right now. So Varaya Hughes is representing Agamba. You need to see this. So,
Generations.
generations and generations and the swag. Kati memory you know kati nzempuli wo buli ku stage one.
Okay, thank you so much. Now,
Akazungu, pano ngeri kakazungu. Akazungu kaulira buli pakazungu bana kwasoma.
It's underground, but it's actually one of the biggest in terms of crowds and the international community that comes together to celebrate hip hop. And then we also had the end of the week, which was the hip hop festival in 2014, which had all the, so end of the week is an international mic challenge. So the world finals were held in Uganda in 2014. We had people from all over the world, from France, USA, South Africa, Uganda, Belgium. So I guess for me, I'm not trying to take anything away from what's happening, but it's important for us to understand that things are happening. And there's so much that's happening because things are happening. I mean, Keko can tell you there used to be Wapi every month, and Keko and I used to be the hosts. You know, but there's a reason why most of these things die out. But also, even when they die out, the
hip hop came for the better. So what does it mean for you to be a part of Yenze Hip Hop Culture Festival, Keko?
I think I'm glad it's a big venue, first of all. I would love for, there to be very many people, especially young people, just to show the world that Ugandan hip hop, has traction. Being a part of it is a blessing, and I'm glad I'm here, and I'm glad I'm gonna be there.
The answer is actually, I'm humbled to be here. I'd love to see what people think about hip hop today. Because when we came up, hip hop was really strong. It was strong in the hearts of the people. Today, I want to know what the .com world or what the internet era thinks about hip hop. So, 28th of June, we want to come and see. We also want to see the competition in rappers. Yes, we want to see the competition. We want to see, we want to see the beef. We want to see the subliminals. I told you hip hop is beef, punchlines, and metaphors.
Is there beef happening right now in the hip hop?
It will, that day you will
That
see.
day you will find it?
Somehow, rappers are always beefing.
It's always marinated.
Yeah.
Wow, it's like a chicken.
Rappers
Chicken.
are always beefing. The genre is built on beef. The only reason as to why Drake and Kendrick are the biggest right now is because of beef.
So who would you beef on this panel right now? Obviously, we have to let the ladies out because the ladies are bad. They will definitely, sweep you off the floor.
No,
who would you beef with right now?
You don't
on
choose.
the day?
The thing about it's so natural. You don't choose who you're going to beef, but somewhere you're going to find someone who really hates you for no reason.
Well, I thought you were gonna say GNL is gonna come with the latest chain, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna want this.
Actually, Munji is very correct, right? In hip hop, you don't choose your enemies. Your enemies choose you. So you could be doing your thing, like I've been in LA for some time doing my own thing, but I've received like 10 records and I'm hearing people talking about me, slandering my name. So you don't choose your enemies and you don't choose your competition. Maybe what I can't say is
me competition that
the fans are going to I think the fans are going to have a very, very good time on June 28th.
At least let's meet and talk about it.
Let's meet and talk about it.
Yeah.
But I think the fans are going to have a very good time because again, it's a celebration of music, right? And the real culture. Because the real culture in hip hop, I'm not going to sit somewhere and hear someone say they are the best. I'm going to be like, who's that? Who's that saying that they're best, right? And in the same breath, somebody is going to be like, they generally you touch. You get me? So that's the kind of energy where the bulls want to choose who's the biggest bull, right? But I shouldn't say that that's what hip hop is about. My brother Gamba Kuyomba beef, yes, that's a part of it. It's a competition, healthy competition. But I believe hip hop is also about showcasing. I think this is an opportunity. If you ask me what this means to me, is I think it's a chance for hip hop to showcase what it has been up to, what Abrahams has been doing for the last 10 years, what Keko has been doing and cooking, what Fik Fameica has been doing. You've always been seeing it, but now let's see this platter served in the way that it's supposed to be prepared. Yeah. Because usually they have one rapper among 1,000 reggae or raga artists, right? And it's not a bad thing, but sometimes a hip-hop fan, a true hip-hop fan sometimes withdraws from such things, and they go to WhatsApp groups to discuss where the punchlines are, who they think is better than who, because the radios and the TVs can't provide that for them. So this is an opportunity for us to showcase. I have a catalog of over 6 albums, right? And Munji has albums, Fik Fameica has albums, Keko has albums. He has B-boys that he has been, big boys and big girls that he has been training from the age of 4. Right now, these ladies are like 18, 20s, right? So, to use a German word, I would call this the zeitgeist, right? So the fans are going to see the competition, the swag, the egos, but again, I think most importantly, it's a chance for all of us to showcase musically what we can do live when given the right platform, a microphone that works, you know, the lights that make us look, you know, how we're supposed to look. We're supposed to look a certain way and bring that kind of energy, basically the best representation of ourselves. Because to me, hip-hop is not, sometimes I get this accusation that Obeda we wanna, right? Yet to me, hip-hop is supposed to be the representation of the best version of myself. So I can't come off weak, right? It shows up in my lyrics. So,
and speaking of
there's also what they call the B-side of an artist. B-side of an artist is always for hip-hop artists. The many times you see us on stage, many times it's the big songs, you know. But B-side is those songs that rappers really love, that we never get to perform.
That the hip-hop artists love. The hip-hop fans love, that they never get to see.
And I feel like this is the chance for us to perform for you those songs. The songs you'll be like, you understand? So I feel like this is the kind of event where a hip-hop artist can perform such songs.
Nice. So, Racho, you've been awfully quiet. So this question is for you. You've been going head-to-head with the legends in the game. And I would like to know, because I feel like this is a question everybody wants to know. Because the lyrics are coming through, the swag is coming through, the fashion, always on point. How does it feel right now?
How does it feel right now?
Yes.
Well, first of all, I think we are witnessing history in the making. Because Coke spreading more awareness with the hip-hop itself. Kuba buli omu, I think alina engeri gy'ategeera mu hip-hop. So kati abantu nga ffe tugezaako nnyo, for example me, okay, and many others, to fuse hip-hop mu ngoma endala, kangambe bwentyo. Usually other genres, just like you guys, yeah? There's always been a fusion. So I think tunachikana kuyambako anyway to spread more awareness when it comes to hip hop and more exposure for, you know, other rappers that are out there, because ensure there's so many other talented, you know, artists, you know, that are out there. So chikana kuyambako, you know, create awareness.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Is there something specific you want us to watch out for, especially with Yenze?
I think I'm also watching out for it.
Okay.
Yes.
That's specific.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Guys, I wanted to ask, I think, Racho, you can start up with this. When it comes to the hip-hop fashion, it is known that hip-hop lovers or hip-hop artists have to dress in a certain way. For example, you have to have a chain. You have to, for the men, you have to balance. You have to have those big belts. You have to have Timberland shoes. You have to have sheds. And many of them actually say you also have to have tattoos as well. Yes. So is it just something that people say because that's what majority of hip-hop artists do, or it is actually the culture?
Who said? That's what we've been seeing.
That's what we see.
That's what we see.
How you see it is how it is.
Yeah.
Because what I'm seeing right now is majority of you have tattoos. If Racho has a chain,
because it's two culture and it chooses you.
Yeah.
Because it's a culture and it chooses you. Just find yourself.
Yeah, you just find yourself drawn to certain things.
Yeah,
And most of them,
you guys look similar in a certain way because you
singing,
believe in the same culture.
singing. Yeah. Makes
In
sense.
how we dress, how we.
The sneaker.
Guys,
you're representing the B-boys.
the whole thing about dressing up, let me tell you something. When people see Racho, they see me, and then they see Fameica, and they see Munji, there are kids out there watching, and they are like, Ngenda kwambala ngoyo. What you see at the end of the day is that some people try to copy that and just try to emulate that. But hip-hop in its true essence is you dress what you feel like on the inside. It's an expression as well. The fashion itself is a way you express how you feel on the inside. Some people don't like jewelry at all. Abrams, I've never seen him wear a chain. And his brother, I've never seen them wear chains. Some people wear chains, but they're African chains, right? It's a way of expressing yourself, you know? Like, if I want to wear my hair, I'm going to be so the whole day, that's how I feel on that day. If I want my hair chopped and, Shaolin, that's how I'm feeling in that moment, you get me? Like, everything on you is about expression, and hip-hop allows you to be the best version and to express that, yeah.
Also, there's the aspect of being rebellious. Hip-hop as a genre was born from rebellion. That's why you've heard of NWA with that very beautiful song, Of the Police. Hip-hop as a genre is about rebellion because it's a youth genre. So whatever the first starts and all that stuff, so whatever you see is because naturally people want to stand out but also be rebellious. Like you people are being
Very rebellious.
you want to be so normal, don't be that side. We are hip-hoppers.
Yeah.
We don't want to be normal. That's why people dress like this. That's why you see that man putting on those short shorts.
Yagambye bonna bagenda kwambala mpale empanvu kanyambala ennyimbi. People wear only one ring, which is a marriage ring. We are like, but why can't I wear 5? Fameica is like, everybody's hair is going to be black. Let me do half. Expression, and I love to see it. It's very colorful. It shows our individuality. It's very, very interesting. It's actually a very beautiful way to live because you're very unapologetic about who you are.
Right.
That's what hip-hop allows and what it brings out of the youth and what it has brought out of the youth for generations. New York, Tukawempe, Bwaise, Kampala, Dodoma, anywhere in the world, even Japan. Osange motukanga bazonna bazisize graffiti no gamba lwaki bayononye paint, but that's how he wants his car to look. That's how he feels. Ochiraba. It's that expression, yeah.
Sina
Kade njagala kumanya Fika gambe yagala kuba tattoo.
Tattoo nze sirina munaye Shadrack yali talinga tankubye tattoo for that reason simanyi mwana. Okusinzira ku kyebadde bagamba, so the way we dress is an extension of who we are and an extension of our self-expression. So chovala neboddayo mu lyrics era onajja kuyimba bayina tuyinza n'okukwata topics zezimu but buli muga alina ango ye. So engeri gye twogeramu, gye tutunulamu, gye tweyisamu, gye turespondinga to things, gye tureactingamu, it's the same thing. So lwaki oli bwagamba nti it's a way of life, ye bwatyo bwali. So that's why agamba nti bwe nti weeri mu kwogera naye mu nyambala ate ndi birala oba onfuna, right? So kati nange ojja kuzanya nyambala ebino okuva Friday paka Friday. You know, era abantu abamanyi bagamba gayi bamulaba mpale mpanvu beewuunya. So nyinza okuba ku ssaawa eno ndabikanga nnyo naye at the same time nange nyina gyemba nga ate ndi rebel. Oba onfuna nga ntwaga nayo gayi ye ali biki. You know, so but also having the freedom okuba nti nsobola okuba confident nga ndi ne Fik Fameica ne GNL nga ali confident mu style ye naye nga nange ate sikiika mutima nga nange ndi confident mu style yange buli omu na appreciating nga na respecting munne. Kati fa abantu aba outsider bo bagamba laki guno takola nga gundi, but for the insider bagamba your truth yo
the uniqueness, yes.
Oye gwe ono yenze. So then okiza ne ku festival egenda okubaawo. And for me, I cannot wait okulaba festival and kino nkyogera nga kiva ku mutima nga Keko azze n'akikuba, Zamba najja n'akikuba, Fik Fameica najja n'akikuba, Sylvester najja n'akola ki n'akikuba. Gnl said, now I'm painting a picture. And if this is hip hop oba nfuna, now this is the chance omuntu ogamba nti no, byonna baabitadde ku shelf neeroboza oba onfuna bulungi because it's the same sometimes to compartmentalizing ebintu right naye kati ne bagamba naye lwaki how do you know nti bafani ba Fik Fameica tebajja kwagala Keko nga bamulabye but because sometimes media tusalirawo ne baga abantu baagala bino abantu baagala biri